Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the Thunder. For New York, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Thunder, Knicks, coming right up after this. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And it's always a great time to check on the power rankings. Things heating up here in March. You take a look at the Thunder. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're a proven top 5 team. Down the home stretch, their goal is just to refine things. I like their chances in the playoffs.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Derek Jones. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Butler. Then it's Williams, and it's Ball in at point guard. And for the Knicks, Russell Westbrook out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And so off the tip, it is New York. Well, Clark, in Game 2 of the back-to-backs, players have to be running more on adrenaline than rest.
Clearly there's some fatigue that comes into play, especially for your heavy minute players. That's why your reserve players, the guys on the bench, are so important, because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Wallace outside to the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
Now here's Westbrook, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Butler with the ball. Anunoby covering. Outside Butler. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Butler with a steal. Here's Ball. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Westbrook. And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Wallace. New York working the ball around now. Fades. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Ball outside. Offensive board. Outside Jones. Now here's Williams. Misses the 3. Anunoby against Jones. Up top, Vanderbilt. Back to Anunoby. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. A good look from Williams. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 5, the Knicks.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Here's Westbrook. Still no points. Anunoby finds Westbrook. And stolen by Williams. Ball with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Ball against Westbrook. Ball no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Up top, Westbrook. Over Ball. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Williams passes to Towns, and here's Ball. 5 to shoot.
Blocked! What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
Wallace, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Jones finds Ball. Here's Butler. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target. Wembanyama pass to Wallace. Outside Anunoby. 3-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. Now Towns, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Ball against Vanderbilt. And Ball gets it to go.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Wallace outside to the wing, right side. Here's Wembanyama. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, you know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
And here's Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wembanyama.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
New York shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
He makes a first. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Vanderbilt to pass to Wembanyama. Shot left block. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Anunoby against Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 5.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Wallace outside. Back to Westbrook. Wembanyama, screen on ball. They get it back. Kicks it out to Anunoby. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Wembanyama. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. for the Knicks. Drummond's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. And it's Porter Jr. in for Westbrook. Then for Oklahoma City, Achua's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Alexander Walker in for Williams. Now here's Achua. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out Towns from behind the arc. Drummond grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. And some solid defense from Towns. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Now here's Alexander Walker. Back to Towns. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Hield. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Cadis checked in for Oklahoma City. Hield against Williams. Hield passes to Wallace. Right side, Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Over Achua. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Down low. Achua with a steal. Alexander Walker with it. Porter's there. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
New York working the ball around now. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Ball passes to Alexander Walker. They set the screen to stop the run. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
First in steals. And this is a squad that you must get physical with and box out. When you don't, they burn you on the offensive glass, ranking number 2 in the league in second chance points.
Ranking number 1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. And Ball will bring it up here for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Achua. And here is Williams. Right side, Alexander Walker. Here's Ball. It's stolen away. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
We got this.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Thunder trail by 5. Here's Alexander Walker. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Pass to Wembanyama. Achua with a steal. Now here's Ball. A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Basket's good.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a 28-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 7 points.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Hield for 3. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Knocked loose. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Drummond up top. Outside Porter. On the wing, Wallace. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Buddy Hield is out there with Christian Wood. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Porter in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Towns. Jones, the pass to Butler. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Porter. Counted from distance.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Outside Porter. Wood left side. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Hield. Drummond passes to Shamet.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
Yeah, that one's good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash-mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Porter. 9 points in his last outing. Hield from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Hield's got his second basket on the night.
Talk about being shot ready. Hield catches and fires as fast as pretty much anybody in the league.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Butler. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Wood against Butler. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Butler. Back to Williams. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And, you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wood passes to Shamet. And here's Porter, covered by Alexander Walker. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Towns. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Williams from long range. Wood grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And looking at the stats since the All-Star break, here are the teams who have done a remarkable job rebounding the ball. Second, New York.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Porter.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Porter hits them both.
Heating up from the line this quarter, which is really helping their cause. They're right around 80% now.
Wood against Butler. On the wing, Jones. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jones. And the 3 off target. Here's New York. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Porter. And here's Drummond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And this is a squad that you must get physical with and box out. When you don't, they burn you on the offensive glass, ranking number 2 in the league in second chance points.
Ranking number 1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. No good on the free throw.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one's no good. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Here's Drummond, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Alexander Walker, and there's a pick. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Hield. Drummond with the screen to the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he goes in for the dunk.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 15 in his last outing. The 3 from Ball. Wood grabs the board. New York leading by 4. Pass to Porter. Wood right side. Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Butler. Guarded by Wood. Fades away. And it's New York with a rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hield. Uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 8 points.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
There's Ball with a 3. Great D that time from Porter.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Outside Hield. Pass to Porter. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Butler against Wood. Clock at 6. Ball passes to Butler for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. It's Shamet on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Drummond, and the tip-in on the offensive boards. And it's an 8-point Knick lead.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A new lineup here for New York. Then for Oklahoma City, Achua's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Jalen Williams in for Alexander Walker. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 8. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Towns outside. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shot from the top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Now Towns. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Westbrook taking his time here. And there's the lob. Achua with a steal. Ball outside. Achua with a screen. To stop the drought. Ball no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 15-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wembanyama's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's Towns. Now here's Ball. Wallace pulls it in.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Back to Westbrook. Outside Vanderbilt. Ball against Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at New York. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Cadis checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Alexander Walker in for Ball.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Wallace, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Anunoby for 3. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Vanderbilt. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. New York working the ball around now. Outside Achua. Pass to Williams. Williams looking around. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Wembanyama. Wallace outside. Outside Wembanyama. Inside. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Thunder trail by 10. Here's Williams. Last game for him, he had 14. Six on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Cason Wallace.
And that's what we expect from Williams, just taking it up strong.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. New York leading by 9. Westbrook outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Westbrook. Right wing. Here's Wembanyama. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So we conclude the first half. New York out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the New York Knicks. Does this game remind you of anything?
Yeah, Shaq against a dictionary. This guy comes up with his own fake words all the time.
They are fake, Kenny. You just don't have a degree from Shaq University.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's not a real school.
And clearly this is not real analysis. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the New York Knicks.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Taking a look at the Thunder. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Derrick Jones. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams in a shooting guard.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way. Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
Butler hits them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
New York leading by 7. Westbrook outside. Wembanyama against Towns. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Ball taking his time here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Vanderbilt. From 20 feet. The Thunder pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams passes to Ball. No good with the triple.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the Knicks miss again. Williams with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Williams misses.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Wallace, the pass to Anunoby. Wallace outside. The 3-ball. And Anunoby gets the 3. Anunoby's got 6.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
Williams from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him continue to get better. We weren't sure if he could raise his game any higher. Well, he has. And when a star player keeps getting better every year, it speaks to his desire and work ethic.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Wallace, out to the right wing. Outside Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wallace, and here's Westbrook from the arc. Anunoby on the wing. New York working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
And the words generational talent get thrown around, but Wembanyama is all that and more.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Butler. Butler takes it in. It's deflected.
The anticipation of Anunoby coupled with his reach, really tough to overcome that. It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Knicks leading by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Towns against Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
Ball finds Butler. Williams on the wing. There's Ball with a 3. The shot off that time.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Brian?
Okay, Allie. Appreciate the update. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Thunder, they've been grinding out enough wins to place fourth in the conference right now.
Right now for the Thunder, they're still in the playoff picture, but it's safe to say they were hoping to be in much better position by this point of the season.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but the important thing for them is simply to get in, because at that point, they're contenders.
Now here's Towns. Jones with a screen on Westbrook. Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-3 run. Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Butler. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Ball left side. Ball nimble against contact inside.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Wembanyama. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his fourth assist with that last one. Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
New York with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Outside Anunoby. 11 feet out. Jones grabs the board.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Good work there as it goes.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for New York. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Pass to Wembanyama. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Vanderbilt inside. Butler covering. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw misses. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Now here's Towns. Now ball. Pass to Williams. And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. New York leading by 17. Outside Anunoby. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer, no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Achua. Vanderbilt with the block. Westbrook against Williams. Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. Anunoby on the wing. New York working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. New York again can't hit. Thunder trail by 17. Pass to ball. Now here's Towns. The big man, Cat.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wallace outside. Westbrook outside. Wallace, the pass to Anunoby. Now Vanderbilt. Achua defending. The 3, Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. He shoots. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Westbrook. And too long on the shot.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Christian Wood is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. Shamet, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Porter Jr. in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Alexander Walker. He has 7. Williams with the screen from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Wood, that one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Wood's got his first points of the night.
Very mobile at his size. Wood excels at finding ways to execute in screen and rolls.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Achua, high post. There's Ball with a 3. Wood grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Drummond inside. Achua's there. Here's Wood. Outside for Porter. Drummond with the screen. Down low. Deflects the pass. Achua with a steal. Here's Ball. Blocked!
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, he couldn't ask for better defense from him.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So for Oklahoma City, Cadis checked in for Towns. And Williams is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. And 1:01 left in the third. Alexander Walker, the pass to Williams. Outside Achua. Williams against Hield. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock is at 3. The Thunder with another miss. New York leading by 17. Shamet passes to Porter. Right side, Hield. From downtown, sinks the tray. Hield's got 11 points.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, Williams. They set the pick. Alexander Walker, the pass to Queta, and here's Achua. Williams from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wood. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for New York. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Andre Drummond. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Porter in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Porter against Williams. Porter, the pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot.
And, you know, Butler is known for being a lockdown defender, and he doesn't back up at all. Refuses to give an inch.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for New York. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The steal. Pass to Queta. Over Hield. Second chance shot. Queta no good. Knicks leading by 21. Knocked away. And stolen by Williams. It's blocked. In transition. Here they come. Here's Wembanyama. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. 31 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Williams looking around. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Here's Queta. And here's Butler. 6 to shoot. goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
From deep three-point land. New York leading by 21. Porter from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Porter. Back to Anunoby. Takes the three. Nails it from three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And here's Butler outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Jones against Wembanyama. Jones in the post. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby finds Porter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Stolen by Jones. 3-on-3. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Porter, the pass to Anunoby. Healed on the wing. There's the three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so it's New York with it. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And that one's good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Jones. The three is up. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Porter. Jones against Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 35 in the game. Outside Jones. Williams passes to Butler. Drains the triple.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Porter, the pass to Wembanyama. Who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Porter from outside the arc. Tries again. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 37.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Williams against Porter. Williams passes to Keita. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Lets it fly. The shot by Butler, no good. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. On the wing, Porter. Williams defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for New York. Abaji's checked in for Wembanyama. Shepard comes in for Hield. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Anunoby. Then for Oklahoma City, Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Keita. Alexander Walker comes in for Jones. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Williams. Good on the second one. And Ball will bring it up here for Oklahoma City. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Butler. Launches it. Simons with a rebound. New York has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Porter. Driving in. Just 5 to shoot. Double team on Drummond. And here's Simons outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Howard down as the whistle blows. Three-point play opportunity.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Clark, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays off the dribble. He's got good positional size at about 6'5", and he can guard multiple positions.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Towns. Left side, Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Westbrook, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Now here's Ball. Williams on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Towns. And again, the Knicks missing. And Oklahoma City shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 39.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Towns finds Ball. Back to Towns. They still need this. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And he's now got the double-double.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Ball against Westbrook. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Ball. They get the rebound. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Ball against Westbrook. The fadeaway. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Back to ball. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And it's Butler off the drive. Yep, count it.
Boy, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. I mean, this guy loves to compete.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.